And welcome to a very special edition of Musings, Rants, and Guitars, Tuesday, December 22nd, 2020, also known as March 359th of the year 2020, the great pandemic year. Welcome, everybody, and welcome to the guys from Grimm Jack, old and new.
Yeah.
So, for a little history, Tommy, one of the hosts here, has been in Grimm Jack, wasn't in Grimm Jack for a very long time. Right? 2 or 3 years, right, Tommy?
I can't hear it because it's old. Anyway, yeah, I was in there for. These guys have been my brothers for going on 30 years at this point, and they're an amazing group of people writing amazing music. Jimmy, Billy, now Jimmy, and Gigi, who is somewhere probably hidden in Jimmy's tree. That's the only thing I can figure out as an ornament.
Little Gigi somewhere.
He is. Maybe he's the star on top. But that's where we are right now. You know, Lenny was instrumental in getting you in the band after I carefully stepped away. And, so there's a whole bunch of history in this room. Just briefly, Billy and I met a long time ago and hated each other originally when he was in Grimm Jack. So that was the best part.
Much like you and I now.
Right. Almost, only we're a little more cantankerous now. But,
That's true. Old and curmudgeon-y.
Yeah, curmudgeon-y. And, did anybody tell Jim that this isn't radio yet?
No.
What? What did you say? What in my teeth?
We're sitting around the Motorola.
Yeah. So I want to say hi over here to Billy, who's with us. Hey, Bill.
Hello.
What's up, boys?
Good to see you here. Bill had a really big part in the video we're going to show in just a few minutes. Wow, he just took the ball. We were going to do a radio spot, right? Wasn't that what it was, Bill?
That's how it started off with, Tommy, those little radio spots we used to do in the
we did them every year for Christmas for this, and
with that little cassette box.
And
That's
we
how it started
all
off.
the radio stations and waited every year for them to play this song. They would tell us to be playing it. And we would all be sitting around the radio every year waiting for them to play the song at Christmas. It was great.
That's how it started. We were doing a radio spot for an online guy. If I forget who it was for.
Eric Koppelman, right?
Right.
iRadio
Exactly.
USA. That's
Eric.
I think they're playing it on Paul and Dave's show also.
Yeah,
they're part of that station.
He asked me if we would be kind enough to do a spot. I said, "Yeah, Eric, not a problem." So, Tommy, it was the basic. Hi, this is Billy, Jim, from Grimm Jack. Blah 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 blah. So
you'll be doing one tonight for MRG, just so you know.
One thing led to another, and this whole idea came about. I got in my studio and started playing around with it, and God only knows how this thing ended up, but you're going to see it, and it's a lot of fun. I had a fun time doing it.
Absolutely. So, but before I introduce Jimmy Mick, we're going to talk to Jimmy Mack, right?
What's up?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well.
I see you're very horny tonight.
Yeah, the wife mentioned before that one of my antlers was not quite as up as it should be.
Oh, a little antler Viagra you need.
Yes. Everything is as it should be.
So that horny goat weed or something.
Yeah, exactly.
My balls are hanging properly on the tree. So
yeah, and wee little Gigi is running around somewhere. We're not quite sure where.
Wee little
Gigi.
But we do want to introduce who's not really made his debut, because normally he would be making his debut at a show, is Jimmy McLean, who is our new drummer.
What?
And honestly, Jimmy wasn't able actually even to do the video. He had to have a little bit of a shoulder surgery, so he was a little laid up. So he's not even making it in this video.
Drummer ailments,
Yeah,
it's just one of those.
Yeah,
from
man.
Hitting shit. From just hitting shit.
Well, if you knew Jimmy, though, I've known Jimmy for quite some years. we played together in another project. Jimmy is on 100 miles an hour every second of the day, all day, all week, all year. So he was coming down and he was doing the video until his doctor said, you may not be able to ever play drums or work again. So, so we had to lasso him down and say, don't come and do the video. Don't worry about it. So next one. He's going to be back soon.
Yeah.
We miss him.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
It's just therapy, and it hurts like a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all part of it.
Yep.
absolutely.
It's all part of it.
Absolutely. So, and we all know each other, you know, like a lot of us know each other from Lenny. Actually, Lenny is the one that introduced me to these guys. So, you know, so it all works out. This MRG and this Grimm thing is all like one big ridiculous family.
It's interchangeable. It's,
Yeah. There's
like
way
to
too
call
much
the show
DNA spread around.
collective
Yeah.
history for so
Right.
many
It's
years.
Mr. Grimm, the show.
Absolutely.
I remember doing shows with you guys at Kenny's in the early 90s.
Oh, so much fun.
Yeah, with Dorian Gray. We used to do,
Yeah.
you remember? Come
Yeah.
on. We
Dude,
go
that
way
place. Talk about DNA being left all over.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
New
a lot of
York.
fun. And then go figure. Now I'm in the band.
Yeah.
Awesome. Welcome.
It is awesome. I'm pumped.
Yeah, it's been a fun, you know, we've been fortunate enough with this whole COVID thing to still rehearse twice a week where, you know, we went through a drumming change and rather than stay stagnant, we just imported drum tracks and twice a week just to keep the rust from forming because you know how that happens.
And then you bumped into me at the beach.
And then, you know, Jimmy was available. He came in and bang, he was in.
Yeah.
And then he was gone. So,
Yeah.
you know, we're back to doing drum tracks. But thank God we have those because, you know, we've been able to write a lot of new stuff. And the new record's coming out hopefully soon. Complete it. And we're already working on the follow-up. So a lot of progress in these slow times.
Yeah, so right. We have a single that's going to be coming out in January. A little bit of a tease was the intro video. It isn't really the video, but that's part of the single that'll be coming out. And we're hoping to get Jimmy back and get back into that studio and do some more tracks soon. Yeah,
You
absolutely.
will. Real soon.
Yep, absolutely.
I
And
can't wait. I'm losing my marbles. You know, I really am. I'm losing my Billy's right. I'm like the Energizer Bunny. You wind me up, kick me in the ass, and let me go. So it's
That's
like
it.
this sitting still is like, dear Lord Jesus. You know?
Yeah,
But
you
being
know,
a good boy.
there,
So I could heal and get my my butt back behind those drums. You know.
yeah.
That's all.
Absolutely.
That's it.
There are those of us who can't have idle hands.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I'm one of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Cool stuff.
Yeah. So I guess what we'll do is we'll play the video. We'll also put the link in for the video on YouTube. Everybody go pop over there and see it. But we'll pop it up and then we'll chat about it for a minute. All right.
Right, and you know what? Subscribe to our page, people listening, but also subscribe to the Grim Jack YouTube channel too, so you can get all this stuff. You'll see all this. Follow them and like them on Instagram and Facebook because there's always good stuff going on there. Gigi's always popping up stuff, and he'll put new pictures. He'll put old pictures. He'll mention people. He does a you guys do a great online presence too, so that's awesome. And thank you for wishing me happy birthday as well online. That was very kind of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I guess we'll wish you
Happy
happy birthday
birthday.
again, fucker.
Again. Happy
Again,
birthday.
you know what? Don't only subscribe. IM me for my address and send me shit.
All right. I'll pop that video on right now.
Twas the night before Christmas in the Grimjack band. The marshals were humming, the boys were getting ready to jam. Wee little Gigi said, "Boys, this just doesn't seem right. It's way past midnight and Santa's already in flight. Jimmy Mack chimed in and said, "This is true, I agree. We'll awaken the children and Santa will flee." Joey Masters then screamed, "To hell with that, man, let's rip our roof off this joint and turn the amps up to 10. Billy then let out a laugh. He shook his head and he smiled. Then they all broke into the Grimm Jack classic Christmas song, a cappella style. Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! A Merry Christmas to you! Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! A Happy New Year too! Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! A Merry Christmas to you! Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! A Happy New Year too! Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! A Merry Christmas to you! And they all lived happily ever after. Gigi went on to become a famous gynecologist in the San Francisco Bay Area. That handsome little devil. Jimmy Mack opened up a successful chicken franchise chain called No Slim Pickens. Joey Masters is currently serving a 10 years to life bid in an upstate federal penitentiary, and Billy embarked upon a lucrative voiceover career. To one and all, Grimm Jack wishes you a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
And there you have it.
Yeah. Excellent,
Great.
guys. Excellent.
You don't even know what you're doing after your Grimm
Congratulations.
Jack years.
It's great. It's wonderful.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to do. It really was.
I think the funnest part about that was the guys really didn't know what was going on, especially in the end bit. So they didn't know how.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good, man.
I had to kind of hear it because I was doing the filming, and Billy had written the ending, and he didn't tell the other guys until it was all done, and he played it for him. So that was the best part of it.
That was a lot of fun.
I tell you, that's a great character that you should revisit whenever you can. That was perfect.
You should absolutely.
You know,
Yeah.
our good friend Steve Sage, Joey shot that. You know, we had a camera, set it up on a tripod, and moved it around a little bit. So Joey and I were gonna edit this thing, and it really became too much to do in too little time, and without having the proper tools to do it, make it look as good as we could. We called on Steve Sage, who did all of our videos. So Steve did the editing. He didn't shoot it. Steve does better filming than that. But the editing he did, he helped us out exponentially. But he said the same thing. He goes, "You need to get that character, man." He goes, "I got to find you a spot to play with that guy." I don't even know where it came from. It was one of those things that just kind of developed as I was making that bit.
Jimmy's back. There he is.
What's up?
There he is. Hey, Jimmy.
We
Jimmy,
changed hats too.
Yeah, look at that.
That's why I left. I had to change my hat.
He wears many hats.
Well, you know what? No, my computer shut down. I got a message saying that I had a narrow bandwidth. I go, I got the biggest width in the band.
I think they were talking about urethra. Franklin.
Oh, Jimmy, you usually have the terrible dad jokes. I love that one.
I was thinking of that while the computer restarted. Yeah,
I bet. So again, I got to get back on. I got to say this joke. That's good.
At least they came back with a good setup,
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a Zoom meeting, Jimmy, if you didn't miss the whole thing.
Yeah.
Wait. This isn't radio?
Tommy, it's kind of like when his guitar goes out. It's going to happen. It's
Jiggle the
just, you
cable.
don't know when.
and you know there's going to be terribly clueless things going on. What?
That's why
someone else has got to fix it.
That's why I needed Joey to replace you because he's a gearhead just like you.
I know.
Yeah,
And you know,
they
the
had
other-
3 other guys that were way better than me, but they didn't know how to fix Jimmy's gears. I was like, nope.
You know, and the good thing is, you know, you and I have a tech now that we can actually send.
Mm-hmm.
So,
We do. We gotta thank Mike.
We gotta thank Mike. And
Mike
tell
doesn't
him
get
we're
off the
sorry.
stage fast enough for some opening bands.
We gotta tell him we're sorry about Jimmy. Sorry about Jimmy. You're gonna have to help him.
Oh, it's great being a drummer. Just grab your sticks and just go off.
Yeah.
You know? You have a snare drum on the side in case you bust that head. You know, I dig it. You guys have a lot of issues you could deal with.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
no, we don't have
play
any
guitar.
issues at all. Yeah. There's no issues here.
Who's got a battery?
Oh, you talk about
Guys are always
equipment.
looking for batteries.
Shit, I was going into issues. I was not even thinking about gear.
Yeah, I wasn't either. I was just going right
it's
to
just like, yeah.
I would just start crying.
Yeah. I know the amount of hours spent at the psychologist's office, forget it.
You know, and I still lie to her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can't tell him the truth.
I can't tell her that.
How does that make you feel?
It's terrible.
It makes me feel like a little girl.
It makes me feel like wee Gigi.
Rattle that tree, he'll come out. So,
Wow.
guys, is there a name for the record yet, or are you guys still battling over that, or is it a secret?
Well, Tommy, you know how that kind of works.
Yeah.
We don't know what it's going to be until the 11th hour, so we're still waiting. And
Yeah. We've actually brought in like
I'm
5
really
to
looking
6
forward to the
close
first
names.
single to come out, which it's going to be dropped, I think, shortly after the new year. Jim,
Yeah.
is that how that's working?
That's going to be great.
Nice.
That's exciting. Hopefully, we'll get to premiere it on the show as well when you do that.
We just got it mastered back, and it sounds great. We got the artwork done for the first single. Which looks
Perfect.
great.
Yeah.
And,
We want to make sure everybody's getting gift cards and cash for Christmas. This way they can purchase it as soon as the Christmas comes back.
That's true. Get those Sam Goody cards.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn goody! I told you went out of business.
Damn, Tower Records.
Yeah.
And you know what? Crazy Eddie's got a record section too. So
Yeah,
we're
he
all
does.
set.
Crazy Eddie.
Corvettes, they still have it, right?
Corvettes.
Tommy Fisher.
TSS stores, right? Times Square stores.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah,
DJ
we're dating
Corvette.
ourselves a little bit now, right?
Oh yeah. And it's gonna be on that interweb at the Apple. Will you be getting it from the Apples?
Yeah.
And will it be streaming on the Googlies?
Yeah, exactly.
All right then. I
Yeah.
think that you guys are gonna be all set.
And,
So
yeah, and I think you can catch us on the Faceograms, you know?
the Faceograms.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Grams.
Absolutely.
my grandmother's on that.
What about my face?
Yeah.
My face.
My face.
I tried to find my space fucking thing the other day, like a couple of weeks ago, just to see if it existed.
Yeah. And I actually think, remember how slow MySpace got? Well, that's what the new Facebook is now, because
Yeah,
it's
it's
so
become-
fucking slow you can't even use it.
Oh my god, it's
Yeah. I
intolerable.
gotta hit notifications and I'm waiting for like 10 minutes for notifications to come down. Like, forget it. I'll just
Yeah.
do
I
something
think
else.
I think your reach is I've lost like I think 80%.
Yeah.
I
Right.
get
Yeah.
80,
And
I get 2 out of 10, I think.
yeah, Bill, you said you lost all your views on videos.
Oh yeah,
too,
they're
right?
doing that too. If you put
Yeah.
a video up, a non-YouTube video, I released a little thing I did, and within a week, I do it to kind of test the waters,
Yeah.
Right.
and it had like 3,600 views in 4 days. It took off and went crazy, and when Facebook said we're trying this new format, test it out if you like it. I said, let me test it. Well, you test it, you can't get back, and all the views on all the videos went. So I know a friend of mine does a lot of YouTube stuff. That Kurt.
Yeah.
And all
Yeah.
the views, well, not YouTube, but Facebook gone.
Right.
So you don't have any count. You
views
don't
are
know
gone,
what you're
right.
doing anymore. So that's kind of really sucks.
And it might just be a business thing, because I noticed we retained our views, but MRG is under a business, because
On a business page.
we're rolling in all that dough.
Oh yeah, dude, look at me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have pants today.
Do you? Oh.
Joey was actually.
Oh, you know what? I was gonna have pants, but I paid the $2 for the boost.
Yeah.
in the ads.
You stay in a seated position, Joe.
I couldn't put 'em. I couldn't buy the tough skins today.
The tough skin.
Oh, the Husky Boys section. It's
Those
here.
are all I used
That's
to
it.
wear.
Jimmy's got the elastic ones.
They're very expensive.
Well, you know,
Massive. Ah!
he's got the chicken franchise place now. He's doing
Yes.
very well.
What? No slim pickings? Was it?
No slim
No
pickings.
slim pickings.
No slim. That's right. Jimmy missed the
What
video.
kind of song is that?
I wrote it in Greece. I stayed there for a week.
Wow. All right, guys. Well, I guess we'll sign off. I'm gonna put the link down in the comment area for the YouTube's video.
All right,
The
man.
All right.
Tubes.
Great.
Thank you for having us, Joey, Tommy,
Yeah.
Lenny. Always
Thank
good to
you.
see guys.
Tommy, Lenny.
Thank you,
Let's
guys.
send it.
Merry Christmas, boys.
I want to
You
wish
guys,
you guys.
you guys are not going anywhere. You're gonna stay right there. We're gonna sign off of the Book of Faces here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thanks for the people that are watching. I did see Dave Black on there. I saw some.
Hey,
Kim
man.
was on there.
Okay.
How you doing, Kim? There,
Keep
so
an eye out
we
for our
did have some
videos.
people
Our
on.
shows are
which is always
usually
nice.
live Sundays.
Merry
Yes.
Christmas.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas,
Merry
everyone.
Christmas.
To all our family and friends and fans and people.
Uh-oh. We lost Lenny for a second. Look at that.
We
What
did.
have you
He's
He had a
disappeared.
great way to say goodbye, and it's
And
just gone.
Rock
There he
on.
is.
All that.
Rock
There it is.
on.
All
And we
right.
want to welcome Jimmy the Hurricane McLean to the Grimm
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Jack Special.
Welcome, Jimmy.
Lake.
Do I see Mongo back there? Is that Mongo?
Yes, you do.
Freaking Mongo back there.
Jimmy, you gave me that about 20 years ago.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
guys. We're signing
Right.
off.
All right.
Night, folks.